The new South Park game is all kinds of awesome, we just cannot put it down. Stick around for our review of South Park The Fractured But Whole. Hey guys, Sabrio here, and back in 2014, a South Park game called The Stick of Truth made its way to almost every platform and proved that South Park can well be made into an amazing game. Being the first major game adaptation of the popular TV show, The Stick of Truth managed to match the expectations of both hardcore and casual South Park fans. With The Stick of Truth being a great success, Matt Stone and Trey Parker decided to keep going, and so 3 years later, South Park The Fractured But Whole has seen the light of day, and boy do we love it. The story of the game sees you become a legit superhero, well, as legit as South Park can be. Just like in The Stick of Truth, you are the new kid in town whom everybody seems to like, except for Cartman of course, and you're on a mission to join Coon and friends as you protect the small mountain town of South Park from Professor Chaos and his fellow villains. Apart from that, you also need to rescue the town's cats who are being mysteriously abducted. So, as you can see, the story is everything but deep from an objective point of view, but in South Park terms, it's absolute gold. If we had to pick one thing that we like most about this game though, it would definitely be the humor. Everybody who knows South Park knows what kind of humor the show consists of. Hell, even the game's title is a funny toilet humor pun. We personally love these types of dumb, over-the-top jokes that South Park is renowned for, so needless to say, the fact that the game feels as though you're watching an actual episode of the show is something we have no problem with whatsoever. Just watch this scene right here and you'll get the gist of what we're talking about.
Okay, if you get a fire breath attack, our king gets his hammer of heavenly rain. You can't stop the kid. Car.
Stay out of the street, damn kids!
Clear. As I was saying, you can't stop the king. He is all powerful.
The combat system in the game is turn-based, with attacks having an area of effect. It requires a bit of strategical thinking as different abilities cause different effects. For example, some attacks will knock opponents back, whereas others will change the order the characters take turns in. Some battles you win yourself, and others just, well, they win themselves. Like this one.
Alright, here we go, my super ultimate power, get ready. Are you ready?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, Wrath Kite from an alternate universe. Gotcha.
Exploring the town of South Park and talking to the locals feels great. Just talking to NPCs and busting into people's homes is super fun because of all the references to the TV show. We've played the game on a PS4 Pro and it runs buttery smooth, constant 60 FPS with smooth transitions from one scene to the other. Like we have already said, The Fractured But Whole recreates the South Park universe into a video game beautifully. If somebody were to walk into your room while you're playing the game, they would think that you're watching an actual episode of South Park. That's how true the game's visuals are to the show. Add the splendid voice acting to this flawless visual presentation and you got yourself one hyper-immersive ticket to the world of South Park. South Park The Fractured But Whole is the game for every South Park fan. The writing, the perfect looking visuals, and the top-notch voice acting truly make this game a fantastic South Park experience. Although some players might be bothered by the fact that the game uses the very same world and locations as the prequel, we can forgive it because the game is just so damn fun. So that's it for our review of South Park The Fractured But Whole. Let us know in the comment section below, what do you think of this game? Would you agree that this game is a South Park must-play, or were you disappointed with the sequel? We always love to hear from you, and please make sure to head over to AltChar.com for much more content like this. Thanks a lot for watching, and this is Sabriel, and see you in the next video.